At a time when inflation is rising all over the world and buying an electric vehicle, EV, is still a dream for the common man, Toyota has taken a step that has surprised the entire automobile industry. By introducing an electric SUV at a price of only around 13 lakh rupees, Toyota has not only surprised the customers, but has also forced big brands like Tesla to think. So far, the EV market has been dominated by companies like Tesla and BYD. Their vehicles may be technologically advanced, but have been out of the budget of the common consumer. The price of electric vehicles has been a big obstacle for so many years, and this is the empty space in which Toyota has made its presence felt. For many years, Toyota refrained from jumping into full electric vehicles and continued to rely on hybrid technology. But now, they have made a strong comeback, not only by bringing a cheap EV, but also by introducing a vehicle that is not behind in terms of quality and reliability. It's not just a low-cost vehicle, but a message that electric mobility is no longer just for the rich. Toyota's move could change the direction of the EV market and bring new hope to millions. Buying an electric vehicle, EV, is usually a costly affair these days, especially when companies like Tesla are already on the market. But have you ever imagined an electric SUV that costs less than half the price of a Tesla Model Y? This is no longer a fantasy, but Toyota's new offering. When Toyota announced its $13,000 electric SUV, many doubted whether the vehicle would be really equipped with any special features at such a low price, or would just be a basic model. The answer is, this car is going to give more than its price. Toyota has made this possible through smart partnerships, especially with Chinese manufacturer Jiaoxi. By taking advantage of GAC's cost-effective and efficient manufacturing technology, Toyota has created a vehicle that is affordable yet packed with quality and advanced technology. This move is a major shift in Toyota's EV strategy. Instead of working alone, the company has partnered with a trusted partner to balance quality and cost. Along with this, Toyota has also improved the production process and reduced costs by increasing the use of local content. The company may not make much profit on this vehicle initially, but their aim is clear: to make electric vehicles accessible to people of all classes. This price revolution is not just for competition, but to set a new standard that even cheap EVs can be reliable and technologically capable. In today's global market, reducing the cost of electric vehicles is not an easy task. It requires a perfect combination of efficiency, technology, and supply chain. Understanding this, Toyota joined hands with GAC, a Chinese company that specializes in making affordable and sustainable electric vehicles in its country. GAC has state-of-the-art production facilities, where quality is strictly monitored along with reducing costs. By sourcing raw materials locally and using a strong supplier network, Toyota has drastically reduced production costs. This also made the vehicle affordable. Toyota used its expertise to ensure the engineering and reliability of the vehicle, while GAC took responsibility for the manufacturing process. This partnership allowed both companies to combine their respective strengths to create an electric SUV that not only challenges big companies like Tesla, but also offers a new option for customers on a budget. This collaboration proves that when companies combine their strengths, they can not only bring forth new ideas, but also change the direction of an entire industry. As long as the prices in the electric vehicle market were in lakhs, buying an EV was a distant dream for many people. In such a situation, Tesla had captured this field through its premium vehicles, but now things have started changing. Toyota has challenged the field where Tesla was almost alone earlier with its $13,000 electric SUV. Tesla has had a great advantage of technology and branding in this field. Their vehicles like Model Y are known for their great autopilot system and design. But the price of these vehicles starts from around $50,000, which is out of the budget of many customers. Toyota's new EV is giving direct competition to these expensive models. At a low price, it is offering features that are necessary for most people, due to which Tesla may have to rethink its strategy. The special thing is that Toyota also has the experience of mass production, which will help it to get a better hold in the market. With this change, a new challenge has arisen to the strength of Tesla, which can determine the direction of the EV market in the future. Demand in the global automobile market is constantly increasing, but it is not easy for every company to meet it. Tesla has certainly increased its production capacity, but it is still facing challenges in meeting the growing number of customers. On the other hand, due to its strong production system and technical experience spread across the world, Toyota has the possibility of supplying low-cost electric vehicles to the market on a large scale. This is not just a challenge for Tesla, but an important message for the entire electric vehicle industry. Now, it is not possible for companies to depend only on luxury or premium prices. When customers are demanding affordable and reliable EVs, brands that do not accept this change may lose their market share. The biggest question before Tesla now is whether it will be able to adapt itself to this new competitive environment, or will it fall behind in front of cheaper and better options like Toyota. Now, let's talk about that $13,000 SUV, which is much more than expected in looks and experience. When a vehicle is priced this low, people usually think that it will not have anything special in terms of technical features and design. After all, how can it be possible to compete with the cars of companies like Tesla or BYD at such a low price? But Toyota and GAC have proved these expectations completely wrong. The interior of this SUV is such that it makes you feel like a modern and premium car rather than a budget vehicle. While usually cheap vehicles have only basic design, the materials and finishing used in this electric SUV make it special. In today's age, the demand for comfort and technology in electric vehicles is increasing rapidly. Keeping this in mind, Toyota has included features inside its new electric SUV that are usually found only in expensive models. The cabin of this car has been designed in collaboration with the expertise of GAC, which makes it feel very spacious and comfortable. The dashboard has a large 14-inch touchscreen, which makes it easy to operate and control. Whether you are watching navigation or listening to music, its interface is fast and intuitive. There is also an 8-inch digital display for the driver, which clearly shows battery information, route directions, and other important information, so that there is no distraction while driving. Passengers sitting in the back are also not left behind. For them, facilities like air conditioning vents, multiple USB ports, and wireless charging for mobile devices have been provided. The most special thing in this SUV is ambient lighting, which has a choice of 32 colors. This feature is usually limited to high-end vehicles, but Toyota has included it in this model as well, allowing the interior ambiance to be customized and making the ride even more pleasant. Thus, this new Toyota SUV not only offers quality beyond its price, but also proves that comfort and features don't have to be expensive. In today's world, people have high expectations from electric vehicles. They not only have to be affordable, but also have to be very efficient. Often, performance is compromised in cheaper options, but this $13,000 SUV from Toyota changes that mindset. This car is perfect for everyday commutes, whether you're commuting to work in the city or heading out on a weekend getaway. The base model is powered by a 50 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery that can travel about 220 miles on a single charge. That's more than enough for most people's daily commutes. Toyota also understands that every driver has different needs, so they've also offered two more battery options. The 60 kilowatt-hour battery offers a range of about 270 miles, while the 80 kilowatt-hour battery can cover over 300 miles, which is on par with more expensive EV models. This SUV is also special in terms of charging speed. Its 150 kilowatt fast charging capability allows the battery to be charged from 30% to 80% in just 24 minutes. This reduces waiting time on long journeys and increases convenience. Talking about the engine, the electric motor of this vehicle produces 150 kilowatts of power, which is equivalent to approximately 211 horsepower. This means that this SUV is no less than anyone in terms of performance. In today's automobile industry, lightweight and efficient design is becoming increasingly important. The base model of Toyota's new SUV weighs just 3,600 pounds, making it easily controllable and quick to respond. Whether you're driving through narrow city streets or cruising along the highway, this vehicle always delivers a smooth and reliable experience. It proves that low price doesn't have to mean compromises in performance, range, or comfort. But this isn't just an electric vehicle. It's a major change in the way we buy and drive cars. This Toyota model is not just a product, but a new vision of future mobility. By combining premium features with affordable prices, Toyota and GAC have reduced the biggest barrier to purchasing an EV: price. This change isn't just limited to price, but it also reflects how people view and experience EVs. First-time electric car buyers are often confused about range anxiety, charging convenience, and maintenance. To answer these questions, Toyota has equipped this SUV with a number of features that boost driver confidence with new technology. The vehicle is equipped with 27 advanced sensors, including 11 high-definition cameras, 12 ultrasonic radars, and 3 millimeter wave radars. These technologies are designed for both safety and comfort. Features like speed limit assistance, traffic light recognition, and remote parking make driving easier and safer. This SUV even has partial autonomous driving capabilities like Tesla's autopilot, and that too at a much lower price. In today's era, not only looks and brand, but also practicality has become the biggest priority when buying a car. This is clearly reflected in Toyota's new electric SUV. Its spacious and comfortable interior is especially attractive for families, as well as the facility of multiple charging ports proves to be very useful for mobile devices and other gadgets. At the same time, for technology enthusiasts, it has an NVIDIA Drive, AGX, or an X chip, which powers the vehicle's advanced systems. With this combination of technology and practicality, Toyota has created a car that is attractive to all types of users. This SUV does not only compete in terms of price, but also takes the entire car buying experience to a new height, making electric vehicles easier and more popular for more people. Now let's talk about the global impact of this model. Even though this electric SUV was initially made specifically for the Chinese market, it has the potential to bring change around the world. The price of just $13,000 can also take it to areas where EVs have been less popular till now due to high prices. This vehicle can open the door to new customers for electric cars in markets like Europe, North America, and Southeast Asia. However, it will not be easy to launch it all over the world. Safety and emission regulations vary considerably in different countries. For example, in the US, vehicles have to undergo strict crash tests, while in Europe, different rules apply. To meet these standards, changes will have to be made in the vehicle, which can increase the cost and possibly affect its affordability. A strong charging network is crucial to the success of electric vehicles. Some countries, such as Norway and the Netherlands, already have well-developed networks, making EVs increasingly popular there. But many places, such as parts of the US and many regions of India, still lack this facility, posing a major challenge to the mass adoption of electric cars. To succeed in these areas, Toyota and GAC will have to work with governments and private companies to improve charging infrastructure. Despite these challenges, the opportunities are also not small. Toyota's worldwide reputation for reliability and quality gives it a distinct advantage. Consumers already trust the brand, which could make it easier to adopt a new EV. In addition, government incentives for electric vehicle purchases in regions such as the European Union and the US could make this SUV even more affordable and attractive. If Toyota can overcome these obstacles to global expansion, this SUV has the potential to change the direction of the electric vehicle market around the world. Tesla has made a special place for itself in the world of electric cars. Earlier it was difficult to even think of electric cars, but Tesla has changed this thinking. Their focus has always been on advanced technology, great performance, and creating a high-end image. Cars like Tesla's Model Y, which start at $50,000, are usually for people who can spend a little more. But now Toyota has brought a tremendous change in the market. They have launched an electric SUV for just $13,000, which is accessible to common people. This new car has advanced features, good range, and plenty of space inside, all at a price much lower than a Tesla. Now, Tesla faces a tough decision. Should it maintain its expensive premium image or reduce its price to make its cars accessible to more people? Tesla's model has always been high-margin, premium brand, which invests in research and infrastructure. But now that people are considering cheaper, more practical cars, Tesla will have to rethink its strategy. In today's time, when people do not have a big budget for their car, the demand for cheap and useful range of electric cars is increasing rapidly. Tesla, which is known for its expensive and high-end image, is now facing a difficult decision. Elon Musk has sometimes hinted that Tesla can also bring cheap cars, but till now, there is no firm time or detail on this. If Tesla does not change its strategy, then it can lose its big market share to its competitors like Toyota and BYD. Now the question is whether Tesla will be able to provide affordable electric cars to the general public while maintaining its premium identity, or will it be left behind in the changing market? And this change is not just limited to Tesla. When Toyota launched its electric SUV worth just $13,000, it created a stir in the entire automobile industry. Big EV makers of China, like BYD and XPeng, are now forced to think about new claims. Both these companies are famous for their cheap and good quality electric cars, but the low pricing of Toyota has come as a big challenge for them. The starting price of XPeng cars starts from around $25,000, and BYD models are also available for around $20,000. Now, with Toyota reducing prices, both these companies might also be forced to reduce their prices further, which could lead to a tough price war in the Chinese market. The age of electric cars is growing rapidly in today's global market, and major automakers in every country are trying to adapt to this changing environment. Big names like General Motors and Ford, which have so far been carving out their niche in the electric car segment, are now feeling the pressure to quickly roll out cheap and popular electric cars. Ford's electric F-Series trucks and General Motors' electric Hummer still target the expensive segment, which could lose out on customers who now want cheap and practical cars. Similarly, luxury brands such as BMW and Mercedes-Benz cannot ignore this change. While their electric cars are still in the luxury realm, more people are now preferring cheap and practical electric cars, which could reduce their market share. Toyota's move has started a new era in the entire automobile world. This has fueled a surge in new innovations and consumer-friendly market dynamics. China's electric vehicle market is no different. It shapes the world's EV future. In China, Government support, a rapidly growing middle class, and clean energy efforts have created a great environment for EVs. Toyota's launch of its $13,000 electric SUV in China shows it understands the important role this market plays. Chinese companies such as BYD and NIO have excelled at offering cheap and quality EVs, making China a tough and competitive market for foreign companies. Toyota's entry into China signals that it is ready to take on the local big companies by building cars that suit the tastes and needs of Chinese customers through its partnership with GAC. In today's times, in the global market, the combination of good quality and innovation at a low price has become most important. The Chinese electric car market has taught the world this lesson. The domestic manufacturers there have adopted the use of local materials, improving the supply chain and modular design to make cheap and good cars, which reduces their production cost. Toyota has reaped all these benefits through its partnership with GAC, which enables it to bring cheap cars with good quality to the market. Another big lesson is the thinking of the customer. Chinese buyers want value for their money. They want cars with good features, reliability, and affordability. Toyota's new electric SUV is designed with these demands in mind. It has advanced driver assistance systems, good interior space, and good battery range, all at a very competitive price. Offering all this, along with global reliability, can give Toyota a unique identity. The strategy Toyota is adopting in China could also pave its way to success around the world. In new and growing markets, affordability and new inventions together can become a new model of mobility. The whole world is now watching Toyota's move closely, as it can bring about a big change in the electric car market. Sometimes in the automobile industry, decisions are made that provide long-term benefits, rather than immediate profits. Today, when the new electric vehicle market is growing rapidly, Toyota has taken a step that makes one think twice, offering its electric SUV so cheaply that it is incurring a loss. According to analysts, Toyota and its partner GAC are losing thousands of dollars on every car sold. The cost of manufacturing things like batteries, advanced driver assistance systems, and premium interiors is many times more than the price of the car. But Toyota is ready to bear short-term losses so that it can move ahead and establish its strength in the market. Its main objective is to establish its strong hold in the market. By launching the car at such a low price, Toyota wants to attract new customers, build trust in the brand, and establish its identity in the electric vehicle sector. This strategy is similar to that of big digital platforms like Amazon, which expanded their scope by bearing losses in the beginning. But there are many challenges in this game too. Running at a loss could make it difficult for Toyota to invest money in researching new battery technology and expanding its manufacturing. If sales do not meet expectations, this could increase the financial burden. Also, Toyota could suffer damage to its brand image. For many years, Toyota has been demonstrating reliability and quality. Selling cars at such a low price may raise questions among people as to whether the company will be able to maintain its quality standards or not, which may weaken the trust of its customers. In today's global market, it has become necessary for every company to keep up with the new and changing trends in order to maintain its place. Toyota has started trying to set a new benchmark through its cheap electric car, which, if successful, can change the direction of the entire electric vehicle market. By getting a major share in the budget electric car segment, Toyota can make itself a major leader in the world, seeing which other companies will have to change their strategy. This is a big move by Toyota for the mobility of the future, and it could transform the company's identity and the outlook for the entire industry. We are now entering a new era, the era of affordable and practical electric cars. Previously, the electric car market was limited to high-priced and luxury vehicles, which kept the general public away. Toyota has broken this barrier and proved that modern technology can be available to everyone without too much expense. The impact of this new step is not just limited to Toyota. When big players like Tesla, BYD, and XPeng also respond to this change, the entire market will move towards accessibility. Customers who previously couldn't afford an electric car can now drive a high-quality electric car of their choice. This change not only means a drop in price, but also makes green technology accessible to everyone. Toyota's affordable electric car will also make it easier for electric cars to be adopted quickly around the world. When there are new laws against climate change and growing consumer interest, cheap and good cars will further accelerate this change. This step of Toyota is not limited to just selling cars, but is like opening the door to a future where sustainable and clean mobility is possible for everyone. Launching the same product in different countries of the world is never easy, no matter how successful it is. After the recent tremendous success in China, Toyota is preparing to take its 13,000 rupee electric SUV across the world. But each country has different laws and technical standards which make this journey difficult. Production will have to be modified according to the safety and emission standards of different countries, which can have a direct impact on the price of this car. And this can challenge its identity of being budget-friendly. Another big hurdle is the charging infrastructure. In countries like China, where the EV charging network is expanding rapidly, in Europe and North America, it is still on the path of development. In such a situation, people have this question in their mind that after buying the car, will it be easy to use it daily? To fill this gap, Toyota will have to develop charging facilities in collaboration with government and private sectors. Only then this vehicle will be able to land on the ground and be successful. But Toyota has a big strength in the form of its already built global image. In many countries, people know Toyota as a reliable and quality product provider. Due to this reason, people may be ready to trust it, even in the new EV segment. But to maintain this trust, it is important that Toyota does not compromise on its quality and dependability even while keeping the price of its vehicle low. If Toyota can address these challenges, this cheap electric car could become not just a product but the beginning of a new era for the entire world, where clean and affordable mobility is available to everyone. In recent salons, most of the talk in the electric vehicle (EV) segment was about the premium models, where advanced features came with a high price tag. But the change that is coming now is value for money. Toyota has not just launched a car, but set a new benchmark for the entire auto industry, with its electric SUV priced around rupees 13,000. It is now imperative that every automaker, be it General Motors or Ford, reconsider its old pricing strategy. Not just Tesla, luxury brands like BMW and Mercedes have also entered this realm and will have to balance their premium tag with affordability. For new entrants like Rivian and Lucid Motors, the question that has arisen is whether they will be able to carve out a niche in a new, fast-changing market where the customer's first priority was to get a good car on a budget. The biggest benefit of this changing era is going to the customer. Now they have more choices, better features, and the price is also within their reach. Competition is set to intensify in the next few years, which directly means faster innovation and EV solutions for every segment. Toyota hasn't just launched a cheap EV, it's given a new message to every automaker. The focus is now on affordability, and those who take time to understand this change will be left behind. Today, the increasing traffic, pollution, and fuel prices in cities across the world have raised an important question. What kind of mobility do we want? Against this backdrop, Toyota's electric vehicle priced around 13,000 rupees is a sign of a major change in thinking. This is the first time an established automaker has tried to make sustainable transport truly available to the common man. The impact of this vehicle is not just limited to the showroom. This has also forced governments to think about investing more rapidly in EV infrastructure, whether it is developing charging stations or encouraging people to buy EVs through subsidies. When such steps are taken, the entire transport ecosystem starts moving in a sustainable direction. These steps are also a challenge for other automakers. Now they will have to think of new ways to make electric vehicles cheaper and better, and reach every kind of customer. Be it a small family or a working professional, a suitable EV option will have to be created for everyone. Finally, Toyota's electric SUV is not a simple product, but a vision, a mobility that combines affordability, technology, and environmental concerns. Perhaps moving in this direction will change the world's transport model. But what do you think? Will this step really lead to an EV revolution, or will it prove to be a risky decision for Toyota? Please share your opinion. Our goal is to start a real discussion on this change.